Okay. Before we dive in, I wanted to ask you, could you tell me a little bit more of your background of how you got your career started in higher education?
Sure. So I was a graduate student at City College of New York, and then I went to the Bronx Community College as a programmer. My background is in IT. I have a degree, bachelor's degree at the time, in computer science. So I went there as a programmer, and I was assigned in the registrar's office, working under the leadership of the Dean of Enrollment Management there, and he had me working on DegreeWorks, equivalent of DegreeWorks. We didn't have DegreeWorks back then. They used to call it PACE, Program for Academic Curricular Evaluation. So I was the programmer for it, and we rolled it out. Obviously, it was not as good as what you currently know in DegreeWorks system, but it was getting the work done. It was a legacy-based system. And after that project was done, I was working on Schedule 25, automated classroom scheduling. And that actually got me interested in becoming an administrator because I was in the basement in the IT shop and I was taking directions from the people mostly in the registrar's office. And while I was working with them, I made myself familiar with all the rules and regulations and policies. And I thought, it would be a good strategy for me to go into this line that I'm on. And the Dean of Bronx Community College is still there, VP of Enrollment Management, Bernard Gant. He actually encouraged me because he had a similar educational background. He had his MS degree in CIS. He said, follow my footsteps. Maybe one day you can be a dean at one of the CUNY colleges. So then, I ended up going to Kingsborough Community College as the registration center manager from there. So it's a complete change for me from being a programmer to a registration center manager. And when I was there, I actually was the project liaison for DegreeWorks while I was working there because of the background and the knowledge that I already had regarding the degree audit system. I was working with SunGard Biotech, Illusion's old company, and we actually rolled it out. And I was there for 3 years. And from there, I came to BMCC as the registrar, and I was in that role for, I believe, 10 years. And then I got myself involved in different projects, including the data conversion for CUNY First.
Mm-hmm.
I was the key person and making sure that our data is converted from our old legacy system to data warehouse. And from data warehouse, that's how the conversion happened into CUNY First. And that's how it all unfolded for me. And